Well, this is Politics Count, and I'm Tim Hearn. We have breaking news with coming out of U.S. News. Tiffany Trump, Steve Bannon, Steve Mnuchin all registered to vote in multiple states. It appears that Donald Trump called for an investigation into voter fraud, alleging that registration in 2 states could be an indication of fraudulent activity. So far, independent journalistic investigation has uncovered that Tiffany Trump, Steve Bannon, and Steve Mnuchin registered to vote in multiple states. Wonder what more we'll find on this. I will be asking for a major investigation into voter fraud, including those registered to vote in 2 states, those who are illegal, and even those registered to vote who are dead, and many for a long time, Trump tweeted Wednesday. Depending on results, we will strengthen up voting procedures. Trump's nominee to be the Secretary of Treasury, former Goldman Sachs partner Steve Mnuchin, is registered to vote in both New York and California, according to a review of documents by CNN. Steve Bannon, a senior advisor to the president and former executive director of Breitbart News, a media outlet Southern Poverty Law Center had described as embracing ideas on the extremist fringe of the conservative right, registered to vote in both New York before the election last year at the same time as he was registered to vote in Florida. Bannon is still registered to vote in Florida. It makes no mention if they voted more than once. As to Tiffany Trump, Tiffany Trump, the president's younger daughter, was his second wife, Marla Maples, is registered to vote in both Pennsylvania and New York. Although it is not illegal to be registered to vote in multiple places, unlike voting twice in the same election, which is against the law, proponents of theories of voter fraud point to multiple registration as proof that illegal voting takes place, as Mr. Trump had stated. Mnuchin is registered at a Park Avenue home in Manhattan, where he last voted in 2008. Records in California show he's registered at an address in Bel Air as where he voted in. California's Republican primary last year, a Los Angeles County election official told CNN that files have not been updated for November's general election. Okay, they don't have the current election results for Mnuchin. During the election, it was revealed that Bannon was registered in Florida at a vacant house in Miami-Dade County. The owner of the property said at the time he never lived at the address where he was registered, a possible violation of Florida election law that prohibits willful representation of your residency and bars registering someplace that is not a primary residence. Bannon changed his Florida registration to the home of a friend after the Guardian's report in August. It's not clear if he ever lived at that home either. Tiffany Trump graduated from the University of Pennsylvania in May. Public records reviewed by Heat Street confirmed that she voted in New York but not in Pennsylvania in November. So we have 3 members of Team Trump who have been registered to vote in more than 1 state for some time. Bannon perhaps illegally in Florida, perhaps illegally twice. It's Politics Count, and I'm Tim Hearn. We'll see you next time.